This 14 karat gold is to die for. Freaking gorgeous.
What is going on, good looking? This is Garrick Brown Art Studios, and I am back with another video just for you. Beautiful people, I hope you are doing well and feeling well because you're looking good, and I'm glad to be talking to you today. I'm back with another video. I'm back to do some art, and I'm back to give you a hug. Come on, bring it on in. But anyway, yes. I just wanted to come on this fabulous Wednesday. You know it's Wellness Wednesday, and we like to check in. So in the comment section below, check in, tell us how you're doing, leave an encouraging message for someone,
or if you're feeling down, get rejuvenated and just relax.
Take a moment to breathe, take a chill pill. Without further ado, we are going to go ahead and get started. But before we do, let me remind you to do every single thing with love. Treat your friends, your family, and even your enemies with love. And I forgot, I am coming up on my 1-year anniversary on YouTube, and I got a question for you. Would you all be interested in me doing a 1-year tell-all video about my experience on YouTube during this first year? Give me a comment, a shout out, something below to let me know if you want to hear about it, because I want to share it, but I don't know how much I want to put into this thing if no one is really interested. I think it will be fun. If you know me from Facebook, you know I'm always encouraging everyone to get a YouTube. And I know some people cringe like, oh, why? It's super saturated. Listen, it is an opportunity as a platform, and art is loved by all people all over, and you never know who you may reach in doing your art. And you don't have to, you can have your own reasons for doing it. You don't have to post but once a year if you don't want to. You can post every day, once a day, twice a month. You know, it's your prerogative. But I encourage you to do it. I really enjoy it. You don't even have to show your face if you don't want to. You can tailor it to how you want to. It could be just for friends and family, but I really encourage people to give it a shot. That's another reason why I want to share what I've seen, what I've experienced, and what the year 2 is going to look like, or what I want year 2 to look like. So let me know in the comments below.
I did my best to make matching colors with my metallic paints, and I have mixed up some white paint. This is Amsterdam Titanium White and Artist Loft Acrylic Flow with a little bit of Floetrol. Look at the church choir. Ladies and gentlemen, I am painting on an 18 by 18 inch canvas today, a little bigger than my normal, and we're going to be doing a straight pour. I'm hoping that my metallics and matte semi-gloss paints will make some cool sales, but not too busy. And I am just going to layer them how I see fit. I want to definitely have some white in the bottom of the cup because I want a white center, or at least a lighter color center. So I'm definitely going to use that. I'm also going to use this as my exterior paint so that I can keep my paint moving. All right, we're going to start with a little white. Remember, what goes in first is going to come out last when you're doing ring pours. Ladies and gentlemen, we are ready to pour. We have our cup here. Now my blue is a little bit thinner, so I'm hoping that it does not destroy this piece. I know we're going to get a ton of sales. One, because I just mixed up these paints and they have a lot of bubbles in them, and these are metallic paints, and metallic paints always react like crazy. So I'm just intrigued to see what is actually going to happen when we pour this out. I'm adding a little bit of white paint to the center, and I'm going to leave the rest for the outside. And here we go. Right. My gold kind of mixed in with everything, and that's okay. Um, I don't know these paints that well, so I don't know how they react like I would my regular paints. Loving the center, oh my goodness. So dramatic, almost like a cloud effect with that white. And then we have a little bit of everything on the exterior. So I'm hoping to be able to keep this shape. So what I think I'm going to do is add some white around the center and actually do another pour. Or I'm going to go ahead and stretch it and then use my additional paint over here for another pour to keep the paint moving and get all my paint off my canvas. Right, ladies and gentlemen, here we are. And I love the movement of the piece, especially this right here. However, I do believe, well, I feel that my colors got a bit muddy. So it's likely that they were still a bit too thin. So I'm not thrilled with this portion right here. I love what it's doing, but I wish that the rings were more defined with the colors. We lost a ton of our gold. But we still have some right here, and I think that looks really cool. This is not something that I do particularly often, so it's always good to experiment and use inspiration from other artists. All right, so I'm not quite happy with this part, and I'm going to attempt to fix it. So I've mixed up another little cup, and I'm going to do another straight pour. All right, folks, we're gonna call this one done. Now that I have some gold in there, it's more balanced. A lot of movement in this, and it took away a chunk of that blah where all the colors kind of got muddy, even though it's still all here. This kind of adds a nice flair to it, and I love that little centerpiece right there. But there's definitely a focal point in this piece, and I'm happy with it. And there's definitely some shimmer going on when we dry here. We're gonna have a lot of shimmer with that 14 karat gold. It's hard to see now, but it won't be once it is dry.